precisely at the fibular. Please, my dear, it will be late. Turn off.
С вами.
С вами. Давай. At this portion, one can see fibula. For this reason, it will be fibular muscles. Musculus fibularis. Or musculus peroneus. Longus, musculus peroneus brevis. You can say fibularis. The same. Suit yourself. Next, my dear. Posterior aspect. We can see superficial and deep muscles. Namely, superficial muscle. It will be musculus triceps surae. It consists of musculus gastrocnemius and musculus soleus. This one, musculus soleus. This one, musculus gastrocnemius. Together it makes musculus triceps surae. And deep muscles. Difficult, quite difficult to understand, but I believe you will try. Medial aspect of leg, namely predominantly tibial aspect, it's place for musculus flexor digitorum longus. Meanwhile, I prompt you how to find it in another body and in books. Meanwhile, fibular aspect, posterior surface of fibula, it's a place for origin of musculus flexor hallucis longus. Actually, it crosses from lateral aspect to the medial aspect. And intermediate aspect of tibia, it's place for musculus tibialis posterior. I cannot show you. It's quite difficult because above mentioned muscles are torn and worn. Next, let's see the anterior aspect of tibia. Here, one can see musculus tibialis anterior. This is place of insertion, medial aspect of foot. Tibialis anterior. Next, musculus extensor digitorum longus. This one. And here, so who wants to help me? Yetunde wants to help me. Look. Now, my dear, look. This one. Musculus tibialis anterior, musculus, namely tendo, musculus extensor hallucis longus, musculus extensor digitorum longus, and, my dear, very interesting, very important, this one, musculus extensor digitorum, just a minute here, tertius, unique body. This is irregular muscle. It can exist and it cannot exist. But here it exists. Next, muscles of dorsal aspect of foot. Here, my dear. This one. Musculus extensor hallucis brevis. This one. And if techniques permit, we can see SQ, oblique direction of musculus extensor digitorum brevis. I cannot show you, but here, if we see thoroughly, we can see the slight direction. Meanwhile, musculus extensor digitorum has straight direction. Next, at the plantar aspect, musculus flexor digitorum brevis, musculus abductor hallucis,
Receive. Like this.
musculus abductor digiti minimi.
No, from there.
That's that.
This one.
Cover it.